Hello everyone, and welcome to another daily stream. We're fighting Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth on the PC once again. I thought I'd do this early in the morning and then I can enjoy the rest of my Saturday. That's why I'm on so early. Let's go ahead and get started. Grab my controller here. And yesterday we were doing budget builds, right? I was using my build, counter build guide, right? Let's go ahead and jump over to the Gathering Hub. How's it going, everyone? Silent J, Sad here. I don't think I said his name right. Limi Blues, Papaya, Tony. I don't know how to say your last name. A name I can't recognize because it's in another language. Ale Labu, William Edison, and Silent J. How's it going, everyone? A little early on this stream, so maybe I'll get to say hi to people who don't normally have a chance to actually watch. Oh, good. I needed those nuggets. Sell these real fast. And we're going to go ahead and put on our forager setup. I started the stream really quickly and at an odd time, so our player list might not be full. If you have a chance to join and you've never joined one of the live streams, I encourage you to do it. Let's see, here's our forager setup. There we go. And we're going to clear out our item inventory. I played with randoms versus Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth yesterday, and they were terrible. They were so bad. None of them knew about the track farming at P1, and then we immediately lost on our Pursuit 4. You know, we eventually got to Pursuit 4, and we just lost. So bad. Wow, already a lot of people. Really surprised. Whoa, it's basically full. I just posted. Ridiculous. All right, let's go ahead and get a track run started. I think we can bring it up to 3 or 4. Gameconomist, I thought you hearted the first comment on videos. I thought I did too. Are you saying I didn't? I might have not done it by accident. Rando's not knowing what to do. I'm not surprised. Randoms are almost always terrible. Well, we were all randoms until we met each other, right? That's how it goes. I'm just surprised, though. There's so many people that need to be educated about the Pursuit 1 strategy. I guess you kind of rely on everyone in your session to do it, you know? So it's hard to do that. It's hard to get everyone educated at the same time. You would need like 16 randoms that know what they're doing. All right, and while we're waiting... Okay, we'll just start up. Let's go ahead. I'm going to open up my video, the counter builds video that you can see in the description of this live stream. I'm going to open that up. We're going to keep using builds from that video. It's a really good video. I got the second one nearly complete. There's one more build I need to do. I'm hoping to get the weapon I need from this. Well, I'm going to use a mod to build it, but I need more Emperor nuggets. Yeah, I'm going to get the last weapon I need out of these runs. And then I'm going to be able to finish the second video. It's going to be so complete. You guys are going to love it. It's going to have every weapon, all the QR weapons, all of the non-QR weapons. Let's go ahead and mute my computer. And let's scroll over. We're going to find... We could redo that Heavy Bowgun Wyvern Snipe build today. I really liked that. It's terrific. We did the Blaze Hunting Horn. We did King Gold Exploder. And you know what we didn't do? We didn't do the Longsword, did we? Okay. Don't need these stones, honestly. Jump over here. Happy Saturday morning, everyone. Let's go ahead and grab these nitro shrooms. So, what I like to do on Pursuit 1, as you guys who have been watching my stream well know, is I like to put together a set that allows you to get extra rewards when you gather, and then we jump up to the top layer of the map, a place you don't often see, and we like to farm all the good items up here, like the Mandragora. You don't really need Adamant Seed, but whatever. Devil's Blight. Devil's Blight is good. Devil's Blight, you need that because in your next run you're going to be using Mega Barrel Bombs, and so it's kind of like you get to farm up all the parts you need for those Mega Barrel Bombs, and it saves you a lot of money. The Slashberry, Devil's Blight, and then I like to jump down right here. See? And there she is. It's a nice, straightforward path that I take up top. You can look into my inventory and really see what I've earned. Look at this. 3 nitro shroom, 2 bond berries, 4 mandragora. That's 4 mega potions. 3 dragon strike nut, 4 honey, 2 bitter bug, adamant seed. Right here, this is really good. 6 devil's blights, which is like, what is that? 3 mega barrel bombs, I believe. Yeah, really, really nice for your next run. All of that comes into play. Oh, I don't want to accidentally kill these guys. And as you know, we don't kill gajalakas. Gajalakas create scattered gold chips. Like this guy right here. Watch this. Watch this. There he goes. The gajalaka just made that. Oh, he's going to make another one. And these are going to contribute to your pursuit level. You're going to get your pursuit level to go up as you collect these. Oops. 2 of them. Look at that. We can grab this blue mushroom. More things, you know, there's more things to gather. Look at this little crab. You know, it'll be fun. We'll put the capture net on for fun. We'll capture something. All right, I guess we will go ahead and... Oh. Got my coffee right next to me. So look, you can gather these large barrels as well. So you can gather the large barrels. The nitro shroom and the fire herbs, I believe they make gunpowder, which is one of the ingredients you need. She's going to pop up over here. We'll take a look, actually, while we're ahead. Let's go to crafting list. We want to know, how do you make gunpowder? Not that kind of gunpowder. There's a different kind. There's a different kind of... Here it is, gunpowder. Fire herb and nitro shroom. So you can find both fire herbs and nitro shrooms on this map. And that means what you're doing is, while you're gathering, you're getting all the ingredients you need to make the gunpowder that allows you to craft new large barrel bombs, because that's how you make a large barrel bomb. You collect large barrels, which you can see I'm gathering, and then actually we can do it right here, can't we? Craft a barrel bomb. Here it is, large barrel bomb. You can see we need gunpowder. So up here, oh, I need a fire herb, right? We'd make a gunpowder, and then we'd make a large barrel, and then right here you'd make a devil's blight with the large barrel bomb. You'd combine those to get a mega barrel bomb. That's the whole combination. So you can see everything you need to make mega barrel bombs are on this map. And that's terrific, because when Kulve Taroth's, when her coating is not red, she takes almost no damage from your weapon. It's like half damage, maybe less than half. And what you can do is you can use mega barrel bombs to deal massive damage to her. Because if you didn't know this, Kulve Taroth, she takes extra damage from barrel bombs. She's not like other monsters. She actually takes more damage. Oh, I should actually take a look at your comments, shouldn't I? For you, it's afternoon, huh? Gameconomist, what are your top 5 weapons in Monster Hunter World? It depends on what you mean by top 5. Like top 5 most used, top 5 that I most enjoy, or do you mean like top 5 most powerful? There are 3 very different ways of measuring. I like the Griffin Bazooka a lot, I know that. I like hammers too. Hammers are fun. Fixing game sound, Gameconomist? I don't know what you mean by that, James Dice. Do you guys not get any sound in the game? Can you only hear me talking? If that's how it is on PC, I need to fix that. Excuse me. Adamant seed for extremeth. Yeah, I feel like with the extremeth, it doesn't help that much. The adamant seed, it might help. I've never really used them too much. Maybe an adamant pill. Arch-tempered Kulve Taroth on PC only right now. That's right. She comes out in a week on the consoles because the Spring Festival is going to begin. Speaking of which, I have my news update video. I do a weekly news update video that coincides with the event schedule. So if you're wondering, like, what's the new events, you can go watch that. It's on my channel right now. The game sounds are very, very quiet, says James Dice. Okay. So you can hear them, but they're quiet. Voice volume is 46. Sound effects is 100. That must mean it has something to do with OBS. What if I do... So I currently have the sounds from the game at 7.5. Alright, let me know if that affected it at all. Yeah, let me know if that changed how you can hear it. Oh, actually, they look pretty quiet still. I'm looking on my screen right now. I think I know what you're talking about. I think they're coming in very quietly. I can rebalance the microphone against it. Why does the computer do that? Actually, it's funny you pointed that out because I noticed it as well. I wonder if it has anything to do with my PC settings. Might have something to do with those. Here, we're just doing... Let's see if I can... Give me this over here. Might have something to do with this. Let's try turning that all the way. Oh, yeah, that's louder. Okay, so it had something to do with this then. Oh, communication error occurred? Ah! Oh no, I did that and it knocked me out of the, oh no, that's too bad. Let me think about what I can do. I got an idea. Fortunately, we're gonna have to return from that. Oh, I wonder if changing my audio made me disconnect? I mean, I happened to have the communication error as soon as I went to a different screen. That's so terrible. You shouldn't disconnect just for editing your volume. Oh my god. I have an idea. I'm gonna try my own session ID. Alright, hold on. Give me a second to look up what that session ID was again. It should be over here. Nope. Come on, this working? Oh, what the frickin' frick? Close this. I don't want this. How do you close out of this? What the hell? I really dislike Steam. I don't like all this shit. I don't want any of this. How do I click out of this? Great. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. Alright, let's try this again. Wow. First the game disconnects from the internet. Then Steam pops up and I don't know how to friggin' close that Steam thing. Escape, shift. Yeah. Oh, Tony says he lost connection too. Alt and double arrow thing. I tried that. Yeah, I tried shift tab. Yeah. Wow, that's super annoying. Tony says, I think a lot of folks got DC'd. Well, what should I do? Should I search for the online session? We'll still try this, because I don't want to make everyone have to restart. What the hell is doing it again? It's just not recognizing the keyboard. Alright. This time Steam hasn't popped up. If I can't get back into my own session, I hate to say it, but I have to create a fresh session because the show must go on. And that means everyone will have to migrate over. If they want to keep playing with me, they can stay in the session they're in now, of course, but obviously I have to be in the session or else there's no live stream. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh, it's loading. That sucks, man. Alright, and let's see if... Oh, well, it says a whole bunch of people joining the session. Oh, what? Okay. Let's jump back up to the Gathering Hub. Yeah, that sucks. Was it just because I was adjusting my volume? If it was just because I was a volume... Yeah, looks like other people had trouble too. If it's just because I'm delaying... Oh, we're at pursuit level 2. Is anyone else back? Okay, we got one more group coming back. They will probably... Wait. Oh, they just started. Ah, that sucks. We're going to have to do it again. Damn it. We're going to have to play again from Pursuit 2. We're not going to... I doubt we're going to break our horns at Pursuit 2. We definitely could have tried. But we're so close to bringing it up to Pursuit 3. I'll go in. Illumin now says, which mod are you using for adding items on PC? At this point, I have no idea. Back when I bought the PC, I was telling my community I didn't want to have to refarm everything and I didn't want to play the story again. So they were helping me kind of like, in a way, kind of port my character into the game using various mods, if you want to think of it that way. And they just sent me links and I clicked on the links and that's all I really remember. I'm sure there's multiple item editors out there though. Kenji says, sorry for my bad English. I'm from Germany. No problem. I took 2 years of Germany in school when I was in university. And then I'm actually part German. I got German, English. My grandma was Filipino on my dad's side. And then what was the... Oh, Irish. Yeah, all 4. I'm like a mutt. Alright. Unfortunately, we're going to have to spend another 8 minutes gathering these tracks, which is just the least fun part of the... Because you're not fighting anything, you know? It's faster, but it's just not that fun. But you know what? Let's go ahead and... We're going to get all the ingredients you need to make a Mega Barrel Bomb, and I'm going to use this as a great example. We're going to use this as a teaching example. Dragon Strike. So much stuff to gather. There really is. I really do need to make a Pursuit 1 video guide, and you guys can start sharing it with randoms. You know, I have my complete strategy guide for Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth. I do have that, and you can share that, of course. But it's like 35 minutes long, probably. And I probably don't start by talking about... Connection has been lost again. What is going on, man? Oh, we were having this problem yesterday. I'm kind of concerned that somebody in our group might have a lot of mods on. For your information, I have 0 mods on right now. We might... I don't know. It could just be coincidence. We don't actually know what's going wrong. Okay, so the fact that I disconnected while I was editing my sound was just a coincidence. I'm gonna have to start a fresh session. I don't know. I'm worried that it's somebody in the session causing the disconnect, because I know from past experience that players they'd have more disconnects when they were using mods. So I don't actually know if that's an issue here. There's no way. That's totally, anecdotal speculation. Wow, I'm so sorry, guys, but we can't have this. We have to have a clear connection, don't we? So let's get the session settings going. If you're watching the stream, there's the session settings. I'm going to ping people in the Discord server. We're going to get a fresh session going. No idea what's going on. Could be a person in the session. Could just be Capcom. They had problems with Arch-Tempered Zora Magdaros. I know that, right? Alright, let's get this. Let's try this again. So in the server, I'm in the session ID chat. For those of you who are curious how the Discord server works. And now I'm typing PC LFG so that it pings everyone with that role. That's what it'll do. It'll ping them unless they muted pings. Now I'm typing in the session ID. New session for farming AT Kulve Taroth. Feel free to join. Oh, I just feel bad for you guys at home watching because, you know, you're already here, you're ready to watch some awesome gameplay, but we're having connection issues. By the way, do you guys like the, oops. Do you guys like the thumbnail? I did the seal. Kulve Taroth is a fatty in my thumbnail. Alright, Lewis is in Amriel. Blub, Plasmodium. Oh, it's just so sad. Really is a shame. Darpoot says, "Hi Gameconomist, just wondering, do you prefer hunting Kulve Taroth or arch-tempered Kulve Taroth?" Well, definitely arch-tempered Kulve Taroth because she's more challenging. Also, I think they designed her slightly better with the way she escapes in Pursuit 1. James Dice says, "I think more of the servers are overloaded at the moment." That's, you know, that's actually a fair guess, James Dice, because if you think about it, she just came out, but now we're on the weekend. So you would imagine that everybody would be off on Saturday. School kids and stuff like that, everybody's off. Alright, we're gonna have to start again from Pursuit 1. It's really bad. Poor Silent J says, the session's already full for him. It's so slow and buggy when it comes to connecting. Yeah. One of the things I always have complained about with Monster Hunter World is, one, how counterintuitive I should say, how counterintuitive their whole multiplayer system is. It took me a long time after buying the game to figure it all out. And, well, I suppose 2 would be the connection issues, yeah. You know, we'll hold on to the items we already had, and let's get started. The user, so the user interface for using all of the multiplayer is so confusing. All these menus, they don't really clearly explain anything, and then yeah, it's not a great system. You can tell they don't do a lot of major console multiplayer or something. They probably built all this from scratch. Hopefully their next title, not Iceborne, but their next title, hopefully it's better. Let's grab this fire herb real fast. We'll jump up here. So I want to show you guys you can make mega barrel bombs. Mandragora. We're full on Dragon Strike Nut. Does someone know the Hunter Griffle? What? Hunting Horn Hunter Griffle. Is he a good Hunting Horn Hunter? Would like to learn Hunting Horn play. Oh, well, I tell you what, since he's saying he wants to learn how to play with the Hunting Horn, why don't we do some Hunting Horn after this run? Does that sound good? I've actually played with the Hunting Horn for a long time. It's one of my most used weapons. I think it's my third or my second most used weapon is the Hunting Horn, so we can talk about it today. In fact, you can see that I'm holding a Hunting Horn, so we can talk about it ahead of time. You'll see all of when my weapon is drawn, when you draw the weapon, you can see in the upper right-hand corner all of the buffs. We have Attack of Large, Scout Fly Power Up, which is what I'm using, Muck Resistance, Environmental Damage Negated, Earplug Small. So those are like your buffs that you can give out to your teammates. And then kind of in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, you can see a line of notes. Those are the notes I've currently played. And then underneath that, you can see what buffs I have queued. So you're kind of queuing buffs up while you're playing notes. So it says if I play the, what should we call that? The note 3. If I play note 3 again, it says I'm going to stock another Scout Fly Power Up. So let's do that. So here's note 3. And I have another Scout Fly Power Up. And it says if I press it again, I have a third Scout Fly up. And that's because the way it works is that bar of notes that you see at the top, the bar of notes is always wondering what's your next note and can I stock a buff from it. So if I do it again, third one. See, I didn't have to do note 3 times to queue a buff. I only had to push it 1 time because we already have two other note 3s. Let's grab this large barrel bomb. All right, let's go ahead and craft this too. So check this out. Gunpowder, huh? Pretty cool. And then you can make a large barrel bomb, huh? Pretty cool. And then finally a mega barrel bomb. See? So all the ingredients you need to make a mega barrel bomb are right here in the stage. Alright, so I just showed you that you play notes to stock buffs, and you know which buffs you have because you can see them on screen when your weapon is drawn. See? And then you basically just play the note that corresponds with the correct button on your controller. I'm using an Xbox controller, so it's probably going to be different on your keyboard if you're using a keyboard. And what you do is when you want to play a performance is what lets your buff out. Okay, so there's all my teammates. We want to give them the Scout Fly level Scout Fly, yeah, level +1, right? We're gonna do that. So to do that on the Xbox controller and on the PlayStation controller, you actually push the right trigger, and this is your performance button. See? And then I do this fancy little dance. You press it again, and it turns into what's called an encore. So level 1 is a performance, level 2 is an encore. And you know you're doing an encore because the buff turns purple. And that's about it. That's the basics to using a hunting horn. You click the right buttons. Each button corresponds to a note. So on the Xbox controller, the Y button is note 1. See, there's note 1. The B button is note 2. Here's note 2. And if you push Y and B together, that's note 3. So here's note 3. See? Really not that complicated. I think it's intimidating to players to learn a new weapon. I've heard that hunting horn is one of the most difficult weapons to learn. It's really not that difficult. You just queue up these notes and you're done. So it says what I need next is note number 1 in order to queue up attack up large. We're going to queue that up. So now I have attack up large in my list. You'll notice attack up large is the buff at the top of the list. So I can do attack up large, or I can do scout fly level 1, or I can do scout fly level 1 underneath that. And it says in order to use it, press right trigger for attack up large. If I want to use scout fly level 1, I can press Y and right trigger together. So check it out, I can do that. Oh, I messed it up. I must have pushed Y. Alright, so I did the performance and the encore. You notice, when I did the encore, attack up large turned into attack up extra large. Oops, did he just kill a Gajalaka? We don't allow that. If this guy's killing Gajalakas, he's putting himself at risk of being booted. We're not allowed to kill Gajalakas. I wasn't watching clearly, so I wasn't sure what he was doing. So yeah, that is most of what using a hunting horn is like. You just queue up buffs and you use them. You typically then ask, which hunting horn should I be using? There's a simple explanation. 99% of the time, just use the Deep Vero hunting horn. That's the Devil Joe hunting horn. It does a lot of damage. It comes with attack up extra large, which is what everybody wants. You can craft it. It has terrific raw damage. The only struggle you'll have with that hunting horn is getting the affinity high enough. You want the affinity to be nice and high. So be sure when you augment it that you augment at least one time for affinity, and that's going to help with that. The second hunting horn I would recommend you try is definitely the Blaze hunting horn. So the Blaze hunting horn and the Deep Vero, they're both craftable. They both come up with attack up extra large, which is pretty much the only buff that matters. There's little exceptions, like when you fight Arch-Tempered Xeno'jiiva, the Bone Horn's actually good for Arch-Tempered Xeno'jiiva, because it has that buff called Environmental Damage Negate, and this counters Xeno'jiiva's Hot Floor, right? It just totally negates it, as if you were wearing Heat Guard, so that's pretty valuable. But yeah, the buff that really matters is that attack up large buff. It just really affects everything. We can actually look at the buffs too, so if we look on the right hand side, you can see my attack is 983. Let's go ahead and we're going to queue up two things. So I pushed note 1 twice, and now you can see a buff that says movement speed up. That's called the self-improvement buff. It's a buff that only applies to you, the horn user. Every hunting horn has this exact same buff. Now we're going to queue up attack up large. So we've already, on the note bar, we've already got 2 note 1s. We want a note 2 for attack up large next. So here's a note 2. And then we're going to use a note 3. So we're going to use note 3. And then it even says, it's like, push note 1 for attack up large. So here we go. You can see attack up large and movement speed up are both on my buff list now. I can actually use both of these buffs. So let's go ahead and do that. In order to play both of them together, I can just hold the button down. So I just hold the button down, attack up large, movement speed up. We can get scout fly too. And now I'm going to click it again. That's going to give me the encore. So you'll see I've got attack up large and attack up for the self buff. And check this out. We went from 980 to 1130. It's a huge damage buff. And that's really what matters with the hunting horns. Not only did you buff yourself to 1100 damage, you buffed your teammates as well. So you can really think of that buff as part of your damage because you gave it out to everyone else, and nobody else can copy that. You can't copy it by like using a wide range or anything. You can only do that with the hunting horn. So that's really what hunting horns are all about. Yes, so Wallamunga says, the Lunastra Styx hunting horn is good for Kushala Daora. This is true because it's using a buff called All Wind Pressure Negated, and All Wind Pressure Negated is able to actually truly negate the wind coming from Kushala Daora. Alright, let's go over to my counter build video, and I'm going to take a look at that horn build. We were doing budget builds yesterday. Let's keep doing budget builds. I'm going to do a budget horn build for you all, and I'll keep talking about using hunting horns since it's a weapon I've just used a great deal. So what is the build made out of? We need the Breaker Charm. Breaker Charm. We need the Empress Roar Blaze. It's the weapon I was just recommending to you. Here it is. So this is the Blaze Horn. And you can scroll over to see what its buffs are. Here it is. All melodies effect extended, knockbacks negated, but there it is, attack of large. It's really the only buff we care about. The other ones are kind of like utility a little bit, but really only the attack of large matters. Nergi Helm. We want Coal Fire. Excuse me. It's morning time. Just woke up. Empress Fan Braces. Oh, here we go. So we're putting together a wide range build in this case. Do you have to run wide range on the hunting horn? Absolutely not. You can just go straight damage. But because I'm expecting this player to be kind of a novice, I do have him run a wide range build because I figure, well, if he's going to be healing himself, he can heal his teammates at the same time. That's what I figured. And that makes sense, right? Let's go ahead and put this build together again. I'm using my counter build video that I put together. A link to it is in the description of this live stream right at the top. So if you're interested in using this video as well, like I am, feel free to do that. I'll have part 2 out very, very soon. We're very close. I'm very close to getting all the builds finished. After that, it's just a matter of getting the commentary and then actually doing the editing. The editing's the hardest part, maybe. Actually, it was a lot of work getting all these builds together. You'd be surprised. Because I sat down and I built them all from scratch. I'll get Gobbler here. And then finally, Crit Jewel. What's nice is I don't have to think now when I put these together. I just follow it like an ingredient list. Alright, we also want to update our items. Let's go ahead and grab my Friendship. So this is a Friendship loadout. It's got all the things I might use to help my team. And my radial menu is set up for this as well. Right, look at this. We almost made it to Pursuit 6. That's pretty close to Pursuit 6. Wow. Really nice, guys. That's the difference between randoms and a team of people who know what they're doing. Right there. One run, 8 minutes long, Pursuit level 5. That is vastly different from the because I told you I played with randoms yesterday. Whew, it's a very different experience. They have no clue how to really get this done. Alright. Now while we're waiting, let me take a look at the comments. Why shouldn't you kill Gajalakas? Because when you're doing a Pursuit 1 track farming run, which is what everyone should be doing in a large session, when you're doing that, killing them causes them to not use this. They don't create scattered chips anymore. Yeah, right there, Leo says, Gajalakas leave gold chip fragments. Alright, no, let's grab these stones because we're playing for realsies now. So this is an attack run. We're going to give everyone a buff right here. Mega Demon Drug. We're going to go ahead and eat this Ancient Potion as well. It's going to max out our health. Okay, hopefully this hits her. Oh, good. Oh, nice. Perfect. Actually, could have tilted it a little more to the left. Alright, good job on that. Grab this Nitro Shroom, why not? So, I have this setup designed so I can just buff my teammates. I just gave everyone the Might Pill. She's going to stand there. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the Attack Up Large buff out. Alright, so you'll see I have Attack Up Large and Movement Speed just like before, and I'm going to go ahead and let these out. The attack up large in particular is what affects my team. The movement speed is the self buff, but the attack up extra large just came out. So if you think about it, the whole team has they have the Mega Demon Drug. Oh, that's good. They have the Mega Demon Drug. They have the Might Pill. And they have my attack up extra large buff. And that means everybody's got a large damage buff. So what you've done with the wide range and the hunting horn is pretty much given everyone about as much extra damage as they could have. Where is she? Is she walking forward yet? Yes, she is. Falling boulders. I think we can tilt this a little to the side. Yeah, that's fine. And that's really the goal here with wide range and the hunting horn. Just give everyone as much of a damage buff as possible. I know it doesn't look like it's hitting her, but it is. See, the horn gold plating just came off, and that was because the cannonballs were actually hitting her in the head. What happens is, when the cannonballs get far enough away from you, they don't actually show their damage anymore. But you can actually know that you're hitting her if you've been doing this for a while. I think 4 is enough. I don't want to get too hasty. Ooh, giant horns chipped. We're basically done. We're basically done with that then. So if she's going in that hole, you know that she's going to come out of this hole. That's how it works. There's an order. There's an order to it. You know where she's going to come out of. We'll get these down. We'll craft some more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this... Oh, I did. I forgot. I used the Gulf Swing and it goes behind you. So I just wasted my Mega Barrel Bomb. So let's go ahead and get those back down. I was queuing up the attack up extra large buff again. Alright. Yeah, I totally wasted those Mega Barrel Bombs. And you'll notice I don't really care about using my weapon. It's because when her mantle isn't glowing red, she takes terrible damage. You noticed I let my teammate finish putting his barrel bombs down before I blew them up. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and jump away. So we're out of barrel bombs. Nope, barrel bombs are really all that matters. We can grab these large barrels, and now I can craft even more, see? That's because I grabbed the large barrels. And really, when she reaches this area over here, she's breaking the wall right now, she's going to turn red and get very angry. Grab this large barrel as well. There she goes. She's very angry. We'll save this attack up large buff for when we all make it down to stage 2. I'll reset them for my team. And what we do here, we dangle here because what's going to happen is she's going to pass underneath. And I'm going to... James Dice says, kick Gameconomist for wasting his bombs. We're going to dangle here and wait for Kulve Taroth to pass underneath us. And then we're going to get 1 mount attack on her. And this is going to build up the mount. If everybody did this, you could more consistently mount her in stage 4. Alright, we'll use note 1 again. So you can see attack up just turned into attack up large, which means that the buff ended for everyone. So it's ready to be played again, and this will give everyone the buff. Actually, I'll use it right here because everyone's right here. So you can see it being affected. Yeah, it got Plasmodium. Oh, that was only attack up large. I need to turn it into attack up extra large, so I have to play it again. Let's give everyone a Might Seed. Oh, she still got me. I was wondering if I stood back here if it would get me. Let's get this done. So I'm just following the ingredient list in order to queue the buff. You know, it tells you exactly what you need. And again, we just used the Might Seed. The Might Seed is giving everyone a buff. Fish just fainted, unfortunately. So Fish just lost all the buffs. And what that means is when he comes back, we can give him the buffs back. Alright. Let's start beating up on her mantle. Now we just want to help people deal damage and not get in the way. Oh, we can heal him. Let's go ahead and give him a Mega Potion. Right, because we have wide range, so we can heal people real fast. She just likes to use that move, doesn't she? Oh, come on. There we go. Broke the back tail. You have to break her parts 15 times. Don't forget that. 15 times. And then she'll become Fury in stage 4. There's the self buff. So we just reset. Oh, that's not good. I don't know if we broke her parts 15 times. I like her to dig at least one time before she does that. You can see I'm not really worried about the other buffs. You can do the extended buff if you want, if you queue it. I'm really just interested in the attack up large buff, the extra large buff. So really the only buff that matters to me. But this has a special buff called Melody Extended. Melody Extended is basically just a shorter way to queue up the attack up extra large buff if you already have it. It is valuable. It's a very efficient way to get the attack up extra large. Did I not knock that down? Yeah, I did. Tail broken. I am a genius. You guys have to call me the Gameconomist. So with Kulve Taroth in stage 3 of the fight, did you guys know that you cannot do any damage to her horns? So you can chip her horns, but if her horns are already chipped, and we chipped it in stage 1, you actually can't do anything else. Oh, this guy's almost dead. He's gonna have no lives left. Plasmodium got lucky there. He had just a small piece of health left. Could have died easily. We're just waiting for her to go to stage 4 at this point. Oops. Gajalakas there wiping me out. The Gameconomist. You mother... No, I'm just kidding. Can we copyright strike God Tier Boy? Alright, she's going to stage 4. In stage 4, the only thing we have to do is break her horns, and then we're done. That's all we have to do. So, the other guy's back. Let's go ahead and give out the Mega Demon Drug to him. He's going to have Mega Demon Drug now. We're going to eat a Might Seed, right? And then we're going to reset our damage buffs right now. Attack up and attack up extra large. Alright, the team's super buffed. Everyone has tons of damage. They are not going to be wishing that they had more damage, because they're going to be dealing goopy damage. Come over here, Kulve. Try and get a little bit of mount damage on her if possible. I think that, yeah, Celia Conti there is going to, or Clelia Conti is going to pull her away. So I can't really mount her. It's better to draw Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth toward the center of the room, because when you do this, players who are able to take advantage of the hole in the middle of the room, they especially are able to take advantage of it. That would be like hammer players, greatsword players. Hunting horns have a pretty decent aerial as well. But most importantly, you need those players to build up aerial damage. We're going to go ahead and use this ahead of time in case anyone gets hurt. Okay, she's going to sleep. Just grab our regular barrel bombs. What you can do is you can actually set these up early. And watch this. Watch this. Damn, we just got 900 extra damage on her horns because we blew up 2 mega barrel bombs on her early. 900 extra damage. Think about that. She's down. Oh, I wonder if I could use... Oh, no, I'm going to let Celia Conti wake her up with the wyvern. Alright. Oh, you can see the attack up large just ended, so we're going to get that back out. Yeah, I have Saunders on. Yeah, I have Saunders. Just must have ended. And what we're going to do now, we're going to use the Demon Powder. And the... Oh, she's dead. It doesn't matter. The Demon Powder and the Might Pill together are going to give everyone even more damage. That's what's so interesting about it. So, you're already giving everyone lots of damage, but if you put those two together, you will give her... well, and the problem is it won't last as long as the Might Seed, but they do last a fair amount of time. They stack. I should learn more about the Demon Powder. That's one I don't understand. Look at my attack value. 1,400 is ridiculous. That is a ridiculous amount of damage. You can see I didn't even use my mantles for that fight. I didn't need to. The fight was fairly easy the whole time. I mostly just focused on keeping my teammates buffed and then attacking when I had an opening. Yeah, you just give your team these massive buffs and they will be happy. They'll probably see damage numbers they don't normally see and be like, what the frig? What the frig? Gameconomist, I recently got the Taroth Assault Pierce Heavy Bowgun. What are your thoughts on the weapon and how does it compare to the Taroth Assault support? The Assault Pierce is no good, if I recall. Assault Pierce. Yeah, so that's the new one. That's the new one. And I remember looking at it going, nope. Thinking that it was not very good. How's it going, Angel? Thanks for joining the stream. Adsula says, what a masterpiece of a thumbnail. Thank you. I didn't really have to work on it, though. Somebody else made it. I just borrowed it or used it, if you want to say that. Stole it. It's not a good weapon for Pierce. Isn't that ironic? Yeah, that's what I remember looking at it for. I looked at it and I realized the Taroth support is a better Pierce bowgun, so it's kind of like, what? Let's go ahead and collect those rewards. Oh, looks like I have all of these. I don't remember getting the Taroth Strong Arm Ice. I feel like I would have remembered that. Well, now I'm confused. Did that mod yesterday work and it like unlocked all the weapons? Now I'm really confused. No, it didn't. See, look. Wait. If it did, it would have done it for all of them. Hold on. Yeah, it didn't. It didn't. I must have earned it and not noticed it then. Yeah, I must have earned the Strong Arm Ice and not noticed it. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to remove all these decorations. See ya decorations, because Capcom's UI sucks for armor building. We don't want those decorations floating around in our decorations list as decorations that are sitting in armor. Go ahead and empty our item loadout. We're ready for the Pursuit 1 run once again. If you guys liked my hunting horn run, give me a like. You guys gotta show your appreciation. That's how it works. There's a transaction that goes here. Oh, we're at 309 viewers. That's very cool. This must be because it's Saturday. You know, actually, yesterday we were about 295 anyway, so it's not that surprising, is it? James Dice says, dual blades next? I think I'll save it for when I bring out my next counter build video. It's going to have the other 7 weapons, including the dual blades. And what I'll do is I'll show off the builds from that one as well. Angel says, are you doing budget runs or regular builds? There's no specific theme. I could do either or. I just did run a budget build. You could see it was fine too. The budget build didn't hold me back. Budget builds, budget builds. I was going to do longsword next if you were curious. Court says, Gameconomist, can you believe I got the Cure Ice Charge Blade on the first Arch-Tempered Cold run? I know how much people wanted it, so I felt bad for other people. Yeah, that's pretty good luck. I feel like it actually drops pretty consistently, but maybe it's because I got it pretty early on myself on console. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and grab the stone. And now we are on our track gathering, item gathering run. The nitro shroom right here. Remember, the nitro shroom and the fire herb are used for making gunpowder. And you need gunpowder. Blast nut, mandragora, dragon strike nut, honey. He said nut. Let's go ahead and grab this bitter bug. Mandragora over here. Adamant seed. Devil's blight. I can't believe he said that. I'm playing Skyrim right now, and I literally keep trying to evade roll. Oh yeah, Skyrim. It was a terrific game. I feel like it's a little outdated at this point, though. Pretty excited for the next Elder Scrolls, though. I'll be playing that for sure. Just like I need to finish playing Sekiro, so after this stream, I'll probably do a Sekiro stream. I'm really enjoying that game. It's fun. Alright, we'll go ahead and get this Scoutfly power queued up. You know, I've been teaching people about using the hunting horn. I taught you some really basic ideas for the hunting horn. Why don't I teach you some... why don't I add a little more to it? So, oh, she tried to attack me, man. She would have killed me there. So, a big part of queuing up buffs quickly for the hunting horn is an issue that players who... Look, she's going to kill me by walking on me. it becomes an issue that really skilled players learn. And the way it works, there's a special move the hunting horn can use called a pommel strike. The pommel strike is where you just kind of use the hilt of your weapon to attack, and it's a very fast way of queuing up a note. I'll show you what it looks like. Let's grab this mushroom. So that's a normal attack, and that's a pommel strike. Normal attack, pommel strike. And there's rules to when you can pommel strike. It's a very simple rule. Basically, you can only pommel strike after using a regular attack. So you have to attack like regular, like this, for example. Here's a regular attack. You could do it with any of the notes, right? Regular attack. Pommel strike is when you then push back on the joystick. I don't know what that would look like for the PC, but on the joystick you would push back and push any note, and it's going to turn into a pommel strike. So forward, back, or neutral, back, and that's a pommel strike. Learning to pommel strike with the hunting horn is useful because it allows you to cue notes faster. And being able to cue notes faster means you get to, you know, cue buffs faster. It's the same thing. Wow, I'm gonna get killed by these guys. I'm a little scared. I should go back to camp. I should go back to camp and eat a meal. But yeah, so I just taught you about pommel striking. There's one other way that you can build notes quickly on a hunting horn. It's called a flourish. It's done with note 2. I'll show you what a flourish is in a minute. Let's catch up to... She's over here, right? I'll catch up to Kulve first. Yeah, there she is. So I taught you the pommel strike. Pommel strike is every other note you're allowed to hit back on the joystick. So forward, back. Flourish is different. You have the note 2 attack. Here's a neutral note 2. That's neutral. You can see I just take a right swing. Right. And here's forward note 2. It turns into a different attack. This is called flourish. You'll notice it has 2 swipes to it. What's interesting about the flourish is that you can actually fit 2 notes into it. So it initially comes out as a note 2, but if you press another note before the move ends, it'll cue that note as well. So let's do note 2 and note 1. So 1, 2. So I've got both notes, see? You can see it up in my bar at the top. You could do it again. 1, 2. And that's called flourishing. So you can only do that with note 2, and when you're walking forward with note 2, it'll turn into a flourish. And when you're using the flourish, if you press another note during the move, it stocks both notes. And people use that as a trick to stock notes very quickly. So let's say I want to stock note 2, note 1, and note 3 very, very quickly. What would I do? I would flourish, and then I would pommel strike. So let's try all 3 together. Flourish, pommel strike. There it is. Note 2, note 1, and note 3. You can see it in my note bar. And I queued those up very quickly by using all of the tricks available for stocking notes. And that's a more of an advanced tip for using the hunting horn. It's about queuing notes faster. If you simply learn how to stock notes like normal, you'll be fine. You can take your time learning about the shortcuts for queuing notes. It's also worth noting that the flourish and the pommel strike don't actually do great damage, so sometimes it's better to just use your regular attacks for damage. In fact, I'll show you the best damage combination on a hunting horn. So the best combination is actually the performance followed by the encore, if you wanted to know. However, if you're just doing regular attacks and not the performance, it's going to be what we call the super pound. So note 3 has 2 versions of the attack. This is a golf swing, or you could call it the backswing. See, this is a backswing. And you use it from standing in a neutral position. So I'm not doing anything to the joystick, I'm just neutral. It turns into the golf swing. If you're pressing forward on the joystick, it turns into something that we call the super pound. That's the super pound. It has 2 hits to it. And it's your most damaging swing, other than the performance and the encore. Now, it would be nice if you could just use the super pound over and over again, but you can't. The game doesn't let you. If you press the buttons too fast, your next swing turns into the golf swing. So you can't just spam super pounds, unfortunately. What you can do is you can decide what your next note is, or you could roll, or you could, well, I wouldn't stand there and wait for the recovery frames. So if you wait for the recovery frames, see, look, super pound, Wait, Super Pound. See, you could do that, but your damage actually falls off. You could do the Super Pound, Golf Swing, Super Pound, but you won't reach the target. So the Golf Swing pulls you back, and then once you're pulled back, you're too far away from the target to use another Super Pound. So what a lot of players do is they will either Pommel Strike in between the Super Pounds, or they will use, well, after doing, I actually just tested this the other day in a video. If you use the right swing, that's a note 2 swing, you can actually use that and then go into another Super Pound. So this is an ideal combination. Is Super Pound, right swing, Super Pound. See, just like that. And you can see that muck resistance actually queued for that. The Blaze Horn also has a buff that queues from that combination. It would be the Melody's extended buff. So it's useful on horns that have that because it's optimal for damage output. This right here is optimal for damage output, at least according to my frame testing. And then you can have your buff stocked as well for later when you want to do a performance. Grab this scattered chip. Wait, did I run past a thing? I did. Footprint. And we'll grab this scattered chip too. I've been teaching so much that I was distracted. Yeah, I hope all of that helps. Well, Among Us says he didn't know about the flourish on the second note. When you use flourish, you're allowed to stock 2 notes. You have to kind of spam the button to get the other note during the move. All right, we're done with that. Let's go ahead and run over here. And I might have a build already saved. Yeah, so we're going to use this build. This is a budget greatsword build. I don't think it's done. Did I build it all the way? I didn't build it all the way. Let's go ahead and finish it off. So we want, obviously, health boost. And we can use the other small decoration slots for more defense. Let's go fire resist. And then we'll take tenderizer here. Part breaker's done. So the rest of this should be, I think, crit and then probably max might if I had to guess. What's our affinity look like? 10%? Yeah. Actually, it makes me think we could turn these into expert. So let's turn these into expert. And we have the handicraft charm on, okay. Okay, 75%, 1 crit boost. That seems about right. Let's go ahead and eat. Does the Scoutfly melody stack with the Scholar's skill? I have no idea on that one. Yeah, Hunting Horn. I don't feel like Hunting Horn's that complicated. I think the most complicated weapon to learn was actually the Charge Blade, in my opinion. Yeah, Charge Blade was more difficult. Look at that, we got Pursuit 5. Great job, everyone. Let's go ahead and post this quest. You know what we should do in the future sometime? We should have a full session of 16 people, and we should try to get it to Pursuit 6 in 1 run. What we'll do is everyone will gather the tracks, and we'll also break 2 parts of her tail, just 2, and no more. You don't deal even 1 more damage to her after that. And then see if we actually reach Pursuit 6. I bet we would. It would be amazing. I wouldn't teach strangers that because it kind of, I think it makes it harder to teach them not to attack her if you tell her you can attack the tail. But if we had like a session of 16 people who really knew what was going on, they understood the strategy, I bet we could get it to Pursuit 6 in 1 run. 1 track farm run, Pursuit 6. Alistair asks, why not the Wyvern Ignition Impact? It's because this is a budget build, and even though the Wyvern Ignition Impact Greatsword is craftable, it's not always available. So there are players who are like, they would like to craft it, but the event quest is not available. And so for the budget build, I think it's safer to show people that they can... Oh, why did you fire that? You didn't need to fire that. I guess she hit the mantle, sort of. I don't know if it did damage to the mantle, though. Alright, 5. We're going to point it over here. See, I know all of Kulve Taroth's paths, and this allows me to get the things like the cannon ready ahead of time. You know, let's hit her when she's coming out a little more. Oh, what happened? Nobody dropped the boulder on her. Huh. What a waste. Yeah, there was boulders right there. Nobody dropped them. Oh, I forgot to grab. Okay, so we don't have... That's a sad. We didn't reset our items, so we better reset it now, because it's not going to get any better. Yeah, we better reset these items while we can. That sucks. That's my fault. We're going to use basic too. Hunting horn. It's a fun weapon in my opinion. I think what makes me sad is when you're doing a hunting horn solo. I don't think hunting horn solos are quite as fun. Alright, we better get over there because now I'm scared people don't know to drop the boulders. She gonna leer out? Yep, there she goes. Oh no! We're gonna use these barrel bombs on her. Oops. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to spam that. I had the wrong menu open. Let's just get to this next area. We're running out of time. Oh, she hasn't busted through the wall. Guess I did have a little bit of time. Kenji says, I only play heavy bowgun, light bowgun, and bow, and is really should try something else. Thank you for our small tutorial for hunting horn. I will try it later. It was a pretty good tutorial. You learned most of the things, Kenji. Another thing, for hunting horns, don't forget the sonorous skill called Horn Maestro, or Maestro, depending on how you pronounce it. That will extend the duration of the buffs. Start getting one of these. I think we can get 3 shots loaded. Her horns should break off right away. Oh wow, we only got... That's sad. Alright, well we did another tick to her mantle, I suppose. For the hunting horn, the skills you want to build are Horn Maestro, and then you just want the usual... you know, Master's Touch, White Sharpness. Oh, it looks like it didn't do damage to her. What? White Sharpness, Master's Touch, Weakness Exploit, Maximum Might works with it. Yeah, pretty straightforward. She's not going to the next area, right? Is she? Wait, is she going to the next area? Oh shit, I didn't realize she was going to the next area. Ah, and that's why she ignored the boulders. I'm so terrible at this. Let's go ahead and eat this Mega Demon Drug. And we're going to go ahead and eat this Might Seed. Oh, whoops. Didn't expect that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the giant horns are chipped, so we're done with that. We're not going to touch that anymore. We're not going to deal any good damage until she turns red. That's the way it works. Oh, I'm dead. Oh. Never give up, guys. You never know when you're going to survive a move by dodging at the last second. I think I forgot to eat this. There we go. Very important. She might have killed me there. Who knows? I might have lived. But I didn't have, like, protection or anything. Oh, another team already released her. Nice. Oh, she moved out of the way just in time. So we didn't turn her red. It's not good. I don't know why we didn't turn her red. Go after her chest here. Uh-oh, we lost Lewis. Ouch. I knew she was going to hit me. Leave this. Go ahead and dodge the arm. Didn't want any of that. Oh, it still reaches. Man, that move has way too much range. So we're struggling right now because she's not red, and so she's got terrible hit zones right now. And I would argue probably is because people weren't using barrel bombs on her, if I had to guess. Okay, there's the tail. Oh, okay, so now we just need to strip off the rest of her gold. She's got 2 on her chest, guys. I don't know how much of the way they just strip off. Yeah, there's a way to figure it out. Nice. Is she gonna shed? No, she hasn't shed. What are we missing? This arm. The left arm. Might be able to cause her to shed as soon as she comes out. Yeah, she shed. That's good. There she goes for sure. Concentrate your attacks on Kulve's horns. Tendy time. It's a new weird thing you guys are into. Ah, I didn't think I was going to hit her tail again. That would have been too nice. Let's go ahead and sharpen. Get that done here where the Gajalakas can't interrupt us. And we're good to go. Lewis is like, stay away! Oh. Just run under. Let's get this tail hurt. Come on! Yeah, got it. You'll notice you don't have to hit the actual back of her tail. That was something I didn't learn for a long time. I thought you had to hit the tip of the tail. Oh, I got hit by the ceiling. That sucks. What's nice, by the way, about this hole in the middle is you can use it as defense. So it would be great if we could mount her now. Go ahead and get this temporal mantle on, that'll help a bit. You were the chosen one, Anakin. Oh, come on, guys. You don't want to lead her away from the middle of the room. I'm just not going to be able to reach her, unfortunately. Here we go. Oh, no. Spoke too soon. All these guys leading her away from the center. Come on, guys. The mount's going to be way easier than anything else you could do. If you get the mount, you get like a knockdown on her. And we just can't reach her. Better get away from that. No, thank you. mean, she's hanging out by this thing over here. I could probably use that. Watch, she's gonna move as soon. Yeah, as soon as I run over to it, she's gonna change position. That's precisely how it goes. Look, these guys want to fight her like out in the open. Like, you've got this whole thing for defense right here. This pillar is defense. And people are like, nah, we're gonna fight her over here. Making silly choices. Smack her in the horns. Nah, you got her in the hand. Oh right, somebody told me a trick for doing the wake up. I'm gonna try that trick. So he said, guard. Oh, that's not guard. What's guard again? Okay, that's guard. So he said guard, and then roll backwards. Oh, wrong direction. Guard, roll backwards. I think this will reach. No, I should wake it up first. Oh, but I didn't line it up correctly. That's too bad. I'll get it soon. Still learning that one. It looked like the spacing was actually pretty good. It looks like that might have worked. Let's go ahead and put on our Rocksteady mantle. That's fine. Oh, this is it. Kyugi? He's dead. Oh, he made it. Nice job. Nice job. Horns are broken. You don't even need the mount. It's because she's at Pursuit 5, honestly. Even at Pursuit 4, it's not that difficult. I thought for a second there Kyugi would not get out of that fire. That would have been it, but he did. Very good. I was scared for him. I was scared for all of us. Oh wow, the stream's a bit behind. I'm looking at you. You guys are still watching me fight. She just got paralyzed on the stream, but what I'm doing in the game is I'm like partway through. Kyugi's like, he said my name. I'm partway through harvesting her horns. Carving. I don't, but I'm a greatsword mega scub. What's a scub? Yeah, I'm still learning the wake up attack with the greatsword. It's really particular spacing, isn't it? I could just do this. Like if I do just charge one, it's fairly consistent, isn't it? It's just not going to be the same damage though. Although, on the other hand, the longer you wait to get that wake up attack, the longer it is before your whole team can start fighting. You know, I bet there's an argument to be made where you shouldn't do the whole true charge. Because look how long it takes to get through the entire true charge. That takes a while, right? And so if you're spacing and then you're going through true charge just to get that wake up attack, what's silly is your teammates could just be attacking and that would quickly outdamage whatever you did with the true charge. You know, I'm going to think more about that. If it turns out that in a team, it doesn't actually matter getting that perfect wake up attack, and it matters more that your team gets back to attacking in terms of time, right? DPS, we might not do that special wake up attack. It might just be something you do to show off, but not technically higher DPS. I've just realized that. While Among Us says, what's better for Greatsword, crit eye or attack boost? It's kind of a bad question because there's really the same thing. You want 45% to 50% affinity, weakness exploit, and then you can worry about attack boost afterwards. So it's really more about getting your crit boost 3 and affinity to 100%. That's what's really going on here. Attack boost comes later. Oh, Taroth the Slicer Fire. I guess I didn't have that. QR Hammer Ice, which is not useful. QR Fell Sword Magma, which is also not useful. Sell the rest. Boop. Let's go ahead and grab... What are we at? We're in an hour and 14. Let's go ahead and grab fresh items. Nope, not crafting. Go to change equipment. We're going to use, right, the Forager build. Right. Hold Taroth siege, begin the siege. I saw someone use hammer during stage 4 for Kulve, and it worked out well for stages 1 and 3, I think you meant to say, not pound 3. Are you guys talking about using hammer for Kulve Taroth? Because I think hammer does terrific against Kulve Taroth. If you guys didn't know this about Kulve Taroth, she has more favorable hit zones for blunt damage rather than for sever damage. So blunt damage weapons actually get better hit zones. I think it's a fair amount too. I think it's 70 and 85, or I should say 70 versus 85. Let me look it up. I'll look it up for you right now. Why not? Kulve Taroth hit zones. Hex. He data mined it a while back. God, I gotta learn how to do that, data mining. I wonder if I would just get in trouble, though. Oh, it's not that big of a difference. Is it? Oh, it is. Okay, so it's not 80, it's not 70 and 85, it's 60 and 75 when the mantle is red. So when Kulve Taroth's mantle is red, hammers get a whopping 15 higher hit zone value on her mantle. And then when Kulve Taroth is naked and her head, you're attacking her horns, it's not as large of a difference. Sever gets 80, blunt gets 85, and shot gets terrible values. They wanted to make sure that bowguns wouldn't have a fun time. Well, they wanted you to use elemental bowgun ammo. Alright, this is our track run. Gonna jump up here. Bondberry, Blaze Nut, Blast Nut, Dragon Strike Nut, Honey. I saw somebody try to get up here and he missed. He fell back down. Knit Seed, Devil's Blight. Running along, singing my... Maybe I should talk more about Hunting Horn. I can teach you more tricks. I don't know if I have more tricks. I think I about covered it all, actually. Oops, I'm supposed to jump down from there, wasn't I? I'm thinking about if there's anything else to talk about for Hunting Horn. There is, we could talk a little, briefly about performance and, yeah, there is a bit more. There is a bit more to learn about the Hunting Horn. So we talked about looking at the buffs. I told you attack up extra large is really the only buff that matters. We talked about how you queue them up. I talked about shortcuts for queuing the buffs. There is kind of one more thing to talk about, and that's the performance and encore tips. There's tips to that as well. So when it comes to a performance, there's two different versions of the performance. There's a 2-note performance for the self buff. So this is a self buff, movement speed. It's the only self buff. And it's a 2-note buff. And your performance is slightly different when you use a 2-note buff. It's smaller. It doesn't do as many strikes. So it ends sooner. It also does less damage. So you don't want to use the self-performance as an attack. Or, I'm sorry, you don't want to use the self-buff as an attack. Right? Like if you're going up to the monster, and you've got this performance queued called movement speed, it's not a very good one. Okay, so you want a 3 or 4-note buff. That's what you really want. 2-note's going to be bad. So we wouldn't attack her with this, with the movement speed. We wouldn't attack her with it because it's not valuable. We would want something like Scout Fly Power Up, for example. So we get that real fast. So this is a 3-note buff, and it's going to last longer. It's actually going to have an extra swing to it. So there's a tip for the Performance Encore. And then when it comes to the Performance Encore, the other interesting thing to know is when you're using the Encore, you can actually kind of decide what direction you go. So it can go forward, backwards, to the left, or to the right. When you go forward or backwards, there's an extra swing. So you could sustain your attack slightly longer when you're doing your Encore forward or backward. Oop, let's pick this up. So I will show you. So first is the performance, and then when we go into the Encore, I'm going to, oh, there's a scattered chip back here. Let me collect that. When I'm doing the Encore, I will click backwards, and it's going to do, I think, 4 swings, or is it 3? I can't remember. I'll show you in just a second. Let's get forward. So here we go. This is the performance. We're going to do a backwards Encore. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to do a neutral Encore. Hold on. Try that again. wrong button is what happened. Off swing. Okay, so here we are. So it's going to be a neutral performance. Alright, it's going to be a backwards encore. Oh, nope, that was to the left. It's because my camera was tilted when I was pressing it. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get this backwards encore. Alright, here we go. This should work. There we go. And it's 3 hits, so there's 1 extra hit. So that's a backwards encore. You can go forward, you can go to the left or to the right. And you want to do that depending on where you think that the monster is going to be, so that you make sure that your hits actually land. So there's a bit of directional control to the encore. It's kind of like that for the performance as well. So I can be queuing up a performance, and while I'm queuing it up, have it go to like the left or right. So that was to the right, and I can go to the left now. See? Watch this. I'll go to the left. There it is. I went to the left. So with the performance, you have some directional control. It's not a lot. It helps you with your spacing, like if the monster is moved a little bit out of the way. That's primarily what you use it for. But if the monster is knocked down and you're just trying to get optimal damage out, I would say use a forward performance. Let me show you why. The reason why is because I taught you that the super pound is the most damaging attack, right? So what you can do is you can do a super pound into a forward performance and then a forward encore. So super pound, forward performance, see? And you can see the movement flowed into itself, and then forward encore. And then you can cancel that. So you don't have to watch the entire animation. That would be like an ideal situation to get your damage out. So we have Scout Fly level 1 queued, and you would be like super pound, the monster's knocked down, super pound, forward performance, forward encore, doing tons of damage, and then cancel. See? And that's what a Hunting Horn player will do to increase their damage output. They'll use tricks like that. Death's Black is ready to Deus Vult after the burning of Notre Dame. Let's communism. Let's all get offended together. You guys want to get offended today? I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling like I want to get triggered. I want to be triggered. I'm so triggered right now. Oh my god, I'm shaking. Scattered gold chip, scattered gold chip. So yeah, that's all the stuff about the hunting horns. I've talked about it. You guys would probably rather talk about other stuff. If she breathes, she's a thought. I'm reading your comments. Because there's not a lot else to do right now. When you're farming Kulve's tracks, it's actually not very exciting. That is the one downside. But it is so much faster, you would be not very smart not to do it. Seven Payne asks, is there still a slot in the session? Ha 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 ha, no. It's very full, I'm sure. Let's take a look though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it actually says there's 14. No, actually it's 15, because I would be 15. So we're full. Gameconomist sucks ADB. A dual blade? Is that what that means? I'm confused. And aroused. Is it possible to Pursuit 1? It is, Heavenly. I actually have a Pursuit 1. Here, let me, I'll look it up for you. Here it is. And let me grab that. And go back to the live room. And who said that? Heavenly Dow? Okay. Add Heavenly Dow. Here's my one horn break of ATKT. There you go. It's not easy, I would say. It's actually pretty difficult. It's doable, but it's not something that the average player is going to do. So if you've had a lot of practice and you have actually the hardest part was getting a good team together. That was the hardest part. So if you're good, that's fine, but you have to have a whole team that's good. And that was definitely the hardest part. since we were talking about how good hammers were against Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth, let's go ahead and use the Taroth Sleep Hammer next. Categories, hammer, sleep hammer. Go ahead and have this be fire. This is going to be the Mighty Charm. This will be, what do we got? Kaiser Crown? That makes sense. Kaiser Crown is probably going to be, if I had to guess, I'm not even looking, Draken Mail, right? Yeah, Draken Mail. This will be Teostra, Fan Braces Alpha. Here it is. Yep. And Zora Spine. And then finally, Kaiser Greaves Gamma. And now we're ready to put on our decorations. Yeah, it is hard to find a group that is willing to practice with you for a long time, because it takes practice. It does. And they've got to be able to communicate, so everyone has to have a microphone, right? They have to be committed to this. It takes a lot. Vitality here. Crit Jewel. Destroyer. Because each time you practice, you get a little bit better. Something's not right. Why do I have full destroyer already? One. Oh, because this was supposed to be crit. Yes. And this is part breaker down here. Is that right? Yeah, that is. And what's this last one? Vitality as well. Okay, so here's my hammer build. Let's go ahead and post. Kulve Siege. Where are we at? Hold on. I didn't mean to back out. Pursuit 4. Do we have anyone we're waiting on? No, we do not. Let's go ahead and begin the siege. We probably could have broken into Pursuit 5 if instead of talking I actually gathered tracks like I was supposed to. So it might have been my fault a little bit. But that's okay. Pursuit 4 is easy. Pursuit 4 is really easy. Ooh, well, we have maxed activation chance. We're just going to go with the choice platter. I'm lazy. I don't want to think about it. I should have gone with attack up extra large. Why not? Or attack up large. Remember to smash that like button, says Angel. Thanks, Angel. Let's go ahead and ready up. Heavenly Dow goes, wow, I always have to go to Pursuit 6 to clear Kulve. Yeah, she leaves. The thing is that Pursuit 1, you only have a short amount of time, and her parts require an enormous amount of damage to break, especially in Stage 4. If you ever try to get a group together to do it, you'll realize that's the hardest part is Stage 4. Generally you can do okay on breaking her mantle, but she gonna wreck you in Stage 4. Gameconomist, can you explain what do you expect from bow users to do during Stage 4? Sleep. Oh, for bow users, it's pretty straightforward. For bow users... Oh, did you see that? It's this guy. Got him. Look, he's worth 500 points. Tsushi Noko? I don't even know what that is or what it means. In Stage 4, the bow users should be using the Legiana bow. And they should have paralysis function on their build. Or coatings or whatever. Parafunctionality, that's the name of the decoration. The first thing you should do is wait for everyone to come into the match, right? Make sure everyone's there. And then you're going to put the monster to sleep. When the monster is waking up, you should already be shooting your paralysis ammo so that the monster gets paralyzed as well. Actually, what you could do is you could build up some paralysis beforehand, honestly. You could build up some paralysis beforehand and then put the monster to sleep. And what'll happen is, when the monster wakes up, make sure she's completely done with her waking up animation so that you get the most out of it. And at that point, oh no, I forgot items again. I'm so stupid. I forgot to swap my items out. And of course, I don't have a Farcaster because that's the nature of not having your items. So as I said, you could build up some paralysis beforehand while you're waiting for everyone to show up. Just hide me. I don't even have a way to hide. I just want my goddamn items. Well, I guess we'll just wait for her to walk through. We won't use barrels. Ah, but look, she's taking so much damage. And we're not there. I mean, the hammer will do damage. Just do poo-poo damage, though. It's not going to do much. build up a little bit of paralysis as you're waiting for your teammates to show up, and then when everyone's there, start putting her to sleep. When she wakes up, finish the paralysis. And here's the deal with the bow. When the Kulve Taroth becomes paralyzed, you need to get the your arc shots off on her so that you also cause a KO. You need to get a ton of arc shots. And I believe what some players will do is they'll actually build, don't quote me on this, they might build Slugger 3 in order to get the KO, a guaranteed KO. So you chain your crowd control with the bow. You've got, here she comes. You chain your crowd control between sleep, paralysis, and KO. Oh shoot, I don't have a rock. Give me a rock. Oh no, oh, I'm so terrible at this. I'm so distracted. Oh, what a waste. We were supposed to break her horns. Her horns aren't going to break now. She's way past that point. I'm distracted. It's because I'm talking. I promise you it's because I'm talking. But yeah, so arc shot her into a KO. I think that you might bring the KO Slugger skill on the build for that to have it be more consistent. Oh my god. She stopped right in front of the cannons, but not in the cannons. Freaking Kulve. And then after the KO, you just deal damage to finish off what I was saying. After the KO, just deal as much damage as possible. Alright, we got a hit on her head. What piece do you use for paralysis decoration, though? It requires a level 3 slot. I don't know. When my counter builds come out, you'll definitely see, because I just made those builds. It fit. For me, it fit. I don't know what... Maybe you're using... You must be using different armor. Oh, I don't want to do a dive escape. What's the point of... No point. We don't have her glowing yet. That's not good. Oh good, we're gonna get some nice horn damage right here. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen. Look at all that. Amazing. We're gonna get an easy KO in stage. Look at this. We're gonna get an easy KO in stage 4. Alright, she's red now. So I don't want to do any more aerial attacks. I'm a little worried about early mounting. You don't want to mount Kulve Taroth early. If you do, you're an asshole. I could die here. Gotta be careful. Alright, gotta be careful about that. Oh my god, I still don't have items. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I've got nothing. I've got life powder. Oh my god, I'm so freaking stupid. I'm so distracted. If I get hit one more time, I'm dead. Oh. Oh. Okay, somebody else healed me. They must have used life powder or something. I'll just play extra careful. He says while standing inside of her tail. She's gonna do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll! When she goes to stage 3, I have to go back. Yeah, that's so fun busting through a code like that. God damn, I still got hit by it. Is she going to stage 3? No, she's not. careful, guys. I can't make another life powder. There she goes. Hey, thanks, David. Alright, now we're getting the items. David Larson, #1 stream. I wish they did what DLive does. DLive shows you the top contributors. I would love to have that, actually. Because I can tell you guys right now, it would be David Larson. #1 contributor. I should have, like... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I know. I love these faces, though. What are we doing? We're all doing the tilted... tilted face. Alright, let's get down to stage 3. We do have items now, which means I'm not going to die from not having potions. Oh man, everyone's making the face. That's the face when Gameconomist forgot his items in stage 1 and stage 2. She hasn't shed yet, huh? Okay, don't drop the boulder. We gotta get her under the boulder. I want to shoot her in the head, though. I do. It's not gonna work either. Come on, Kulve. A little closer. There it is. So what should we aim for? Let's aim for this arm. Captain Gangplank, #1 is me, and you know it, Clev. Thanks, Gangplank. I don't know, Gangplank. David Larson's been pretty generous for a while. he I don't know, he must be like, what he claims, Norwegian millionaire. Everybody's making the face now, and they're trying to get creative. Captain Game, close to #1. Let's get an attack on this tail real fast. I might have gotten an attack on the tail last night, if you know what I'm saying. Down to stage 4. Have a Mega Demon Drug. Have a Might Seed. And have a Hot Cloak. Oh, not even close. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. I was so close. Of course, of course. What am I doing, man? There we go. Let's go ahead and... I just woke her up. Did I? Ah, oh, perfect. I didn't. It was close. So we're gonna get the... I'm gonna put my Mega Barrel Bombs down here, because she's hard to reach over there. Wellington. Alright, here. Oh, I'm terrible at this, at waking her up. I should be fired from waking her up. Well, we broke her tail, which is all that really matters. Oh, David Larson, trying to kick Gangplank's butt here. Again, keep it going, guys. I want to see that smiley all over the chat for at least the next hour. Damn. I'm just playing around with the center pole. I'm not going to get close to her when she's using that move. Oh, Wellington actually hit her. Nice, Wellington. Oh no, there's the paralysis. I'm sure that was unintentional. Oh no, there's the KO. I'm so sorry. That just totally wasted the, I didn't even consider it. It's because we did all the KO in stage 2. I was talking about that. We got a lot. So, doesn't matter if the horns are broken. It's too easy, guys. It's too easy. We're like trying to get, I'm talking about chaining all these CCs. She's already dead. So my will motion to root all the way. Leon just pointed out that my session ID is incorrect. He is correct about that. I'm going to edit the session ID as soon as we get back. The reason what happened, Leon, is we had to create a new session. There was something wrong with the session we had. So let's scroll down. How much time we have left? Just 1:39? What the frig are you guys doing? You guys are like fighting. Imagine trying to out-donate me. We ain't done, guys. Keep it rolling. Gameconomist, can you show a bow build? Should I, or should I save it for after I post that counter build video? So I still need to post part 2 of it. Yeah, I guess I'll have to think about it. TGC, I made the... I tell you guys what, because David Larson and Gangplank are making donations. Whatever weapon they see next, I'll play that. In fact, they could even post a build and I would use that build if they wanted. Let's jump up here. God, I love the hammer. Hammers are great. They could do like a joke build. Although my teammates might not appreciate a joke build. Especially if I wiped out with it. How's it going, Vampy Reaper? Thanks for joining the stream. How much is Norse money worth? So it's definitely very different from like euros and dollars. But yeah, there's a way to look it up online. You can actually look up a money conversion website. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rewards. I do appreciate it. You guys are being generous today, huh? Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Taroth arrow. You guys know I'm thinking about making a website, and maybe what I can do is have like a page, like a credits page on that website for all the people that have made donations. So it's hard to put at the end of my video because I feel bad because you don't get to see it very long. It kind of disappears really fast, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and... Oh right, Forger build. Oh, I know what I said we'd do. We'd take a look at the session ID, because people said it was wrong. Online session. And it would be under session settings. I think I'll play some Sekiro later today live. I was having a lot of fun with Sekiro last time. I fought the same boss for 3 hours, and then finally defeated it. And it was very fun. In fact, what I could do... I could actually upload that fight real fast to my channel, but I'm afraid it's not enough content. Like, YouTube's going to look on the video and be like, what the heck did you just post? I think YouTube discriminates a little bit. They go, is this quality content? And then they go, nah, that's not quality content. Rudy goes, bold of you to assume I'm even human. Sorry, kid. Whoa, David Larson. Gangplank, I want you to play a crit draw greatsword support build. Okay. Gangplank actually calling out a build. Crit draw support build. Oh, did I not post? I thought I posted. How do you do that little face? What is that done with? I don't recognize the text. I suppose I can copy and paste. Well, now it just looks funny. Whoa, I want to fall out of my chair. Have you ever leaned back in an office chair and it almost tips? Jarno in the stream, he's like, why do I always get Kiara Lances? Because Lances are queen and so are you. I think he was Hunter rank 555 when the stream started. Who? Are they asking what my Hunter rank is? Captain Gangplank says, do you need me to provide the build? Let me see if I can do it in my head. You're probably going to use 4 parts Draken on the top. You're going to use wide range legs on the bottom. Friendship Charm, Wyvern Ignition Impact. The question is, how do you fit Part Breaker into that, actually? Oh, I know why you fit Part Breaker into it. Because you're not taking Weakness Exploit and you're not taking Max Might. At least you don't have to. So it's Part Breaker, Crit Boost 3, and then Elementless. And if you can fit Gobbler and Satiated in, then you fit Satiated and Gobbler in. I think I could do that. Captain Gangplank. KD Assault Pierce is still not as good as the support for Pierce, right? Yes, that's correct. The best QR weapon for Pierce ammo is going to be the QR Water. Gameconomist, Charge Blade is easy, bro. Easy. Good game. Charge Blade is easy. Is he saying that because earlier I said that I found Charge Blade difficult? I thought that Charge Blade was difficult to learn. I thought that Hunting Horn was easier to learn than the Charge Blade. So relative between the two, I would say that Charge Blade. Charge Blade has my vote as the most difficult weapon to learn. Oops, why am I already full? Because I forgot to drop my items off that time. Wow, I'm just terrible at this. Gameconomist is bad at Charge Blade. I need more practice. I should probably be practicing with it now. Yeah, I should probably be practicing with it now. I've gotten better. You guys have to admit I've gotten better. Considering I've only used it like 20 times tops, right? Was it not a support crit draw build? No, that's what I was saying. You gotta have crit draw and crit boost. There we go, Scout Fly level 1. Hammer is easy. You're easy. Your mom's easy. Talk to me that way about the hammer. David, oh my god. This is a Christian server. David Larson, breaking the rules. You know the rules. Ree. I'm gonna tell my mom. You know the rules. I got grounded. Gameconomist with the mom jokes. Yeah, those are pretty lame. Stop to the next area. You know, I haven't been paying attention to the tracks very well. You guys know that? I just kind of watch the chat. It's because track farming's kind of boring. Let's be honest. What do you really do? She gonna pop out over here, right? Wow, guys, you guys are gonna get me banned. YouTube's gonna be like, copyright strike. Not meeting community guidelines. Gameconomist, is there a specific time when you stream? I always miss the opportunity to play with you. So, Leon, this is a terrific question because recently I've been deciding to have a consistent streaming time. Today is a Saturday, so I feel like on Saturdays and Sundays I shouldn't have a consistent stream time. The issue is I'm supposed to be hanging out with my wife. And it's a case that she's busy on the phone right now, which is why I decided to run over here and get a stream in while she's doing that. However, if she wasn't, she and I would probably be hanging out right now. On the weekdays, I'm trying to go for 1 p.m. Central Time. That's America Central Time, yeah. So I'm probably going to go 1 p.m. American Central Time on the weekdays. On the weekends, it's going to be come and go because I almost made a dirty joke out of that. It's going to be whenever I'm available, yeah. Just because, again, I should be hanging out with her. We already both work a lot, so we don't see we don't see each other a lot during the weekdays. God, Terrorboy, copyright question mark? Oh, I don't know. Whatever will get my YouTube video taken down. Why do you stream on YouTube anyways? Why not Twitch? Streaming on YouTube is kind of dead. What are you talking about? I had 300 viewers just a minute ago. Now it's like 260. I wouldn't call that dead at all. I just don't like Twitch as much, to be honest. I don't know about you guys. I'm just not as big of a fan. Look at all this damage. I did like 12 there. She's busy on the phone for 108 minutes. She is actually. Her mother's, if you didn't know this, her mother's being treated for cancer right now. And her mother's out of state. She's not around. So she can't see her mother. She's talking to her mother on the phone, therefore. And when she calls, they usually have a nice long talk because they can't hang out. Olodesu says, so what? People put recorded videos on YouTube but stream on Twitch. Everyone does it. I don't know what he means by that. Does he really badly want me to stream on Twitch? Is that what he's saying? He wants me to badly stream on Twitch? I just prefer YouTube. I don't know what to tell you. I have streamed, if you want to know, I have streamed on Twitch before in the past. Back when I played Dark Souls, I did multiple tournament streams, and I thought it was just kind of an okay experience, and I didn't really like the way the platform felt. I like the way YouTube feels better. I think that if YouTube had gotten into streaming before Twitch, Twitch may never have gotten as large as it did. The reason Twitch got so large is because it provided a service that nobody else was providing at the time. And now you have Microsoft getting involved, you've got Google's YouTube getting involved, and you have DLive, which, by the way, I do stream on DLive. And I would like to establish a following on DLive. I'm going to be hitting DLive up every now and then. It's not going to be quite as consistent, though, but I am going to be streaming on DLive. And I'll let you guys know. If you're in the Discord server, I'll always let you guys know. Wallamonga says, Twitch sucks. I've heard some controversial things about Twitch. I've heard controversial things about YouTube, though. It's not really... When it comes to, like, preference, it's not really about politics or anything. I honestly just feel that YouTube... As a content creator, I feel like the YouTube... what do you want to call it? UI... User experience, I just feel like it's better than Twitch. I didn't like Twitch as much. Everywhere sucks, but DLive is pretty nice. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be getting into DLive. I like that DLive is not owned by Amazon. It's not owned by Google. It's not owned by Microsoft. I like that they're a completely third party. And as long as they stay that way, I'm going to try and support them by streaming on their website every now and then. The problem for DLive right now is they need to establish a larger audience. So I can tell right away when I stream on DLive, my audience viewing me is not as large because people haven't heard of DLive and people haven't been convinced to go there yet. But while it's working, while it's growing, I'm going to be growing there as well. James Dice says, how about streaming Sekiro on DLive next time? No, I think what I'll be doing on DLive is probably just Monster Hunter. I'll be doing, whenever I have extra time to stream, I'll probably be doing like a backup stream on DLive. Yeah, that's probably what I'll be doing. Alistair says, I've been watching since your Dark Souls content came out. Thank you, Alistair. Every now and then I'll hear someone say that. You know, back then, it's funny, I feel like I worked twice as hard on my videos back then because I was still learning how to edit videos and how to create a format to the content that was meaningful to the viewer. A lot of these things were still very new to me. Thumbnails were terrible. I didn't know how to do thumbnails. So I started out not just like as an amateur, but like bad. I was not that good at this when I started, but I worked so hard at it. And now today I can make content very quickly because I've had so much practice. And that's really the difference. That's really like, I'm not able to, you know, I'm not like editing a movie is what I'm saying. I can make the same video, but I can make it so much faster now. It's very fun. I enjoy it a lot. If you enjoy writing essays all day, you might enjoy video editing because that's a lot. It's very much like that except visual. It's visual. There's a lot of talking involved. Oh, right. So crit draw. You know what we're going to do first, actually? Update my items. Because I keep making that mistake. Alright. This is for Gangplank. Number 1. Add being a pirate. Draken mail. We need the Draken van braces. Draken coil. We're going to go with the Empress Greaves Alpha. And then he wants a greatsword. We know what greatsword that's going to be. Wyvern Ignition Impact Greatsword. Now, we could go with the 2-slot or a 3-slot, but wide range is 3-slot. Let's go ahead and turn this into fireproof. Excuse me. I already know this is going to be vitality. This is going to be friendship. This is going to be crit draw. Draw. That's crit boost. Oh, wait, we can only fit 2 crit boost on, huh? Okay. jump over to the workshop. I want to make sure that the crit draw necklace can't or charm can't reach level 3. Forge equipment, charms. He probably already checked this. I haven't checked this because I never use crit draw. Oh, it only reaches level 2. Okay, interesting. Well, the issue I'm seeing is, so Gangplank, the issue I'm seeing is I don't see how I meant to fit crit draw into a build that's also going to have part break on it. So I think that is going to be an issue here. One level Gobbler, one level Satiated. Might be able to drop this Vitality for another Gobbler, which I think is probably worth it. Oh, Crit Boost is already leveled. Oh, okay, here we go. Crit Boost 3, so that's better. We gotta have Destroyer though, don't we? You know? I guess we can take Destroyer to level 2. Would that... Oh, you know? But we want Elementless as well. Or not, yeah, Elementless. We want Elementless. So this crit draw should be Elementless because that's valuable. This is really, really pushing it, I would say. Well, let's see what our affinity is already at. It's at 20%, so we really don't need it to come up to 100%. What do 2 levels of crit draw give us? That would be 80. 80% per attack? You know... Okay, so let's do this. Change equipment. And really, if you just drop these off, the whole build becomes much more tenable. You finish crit jewel there, and you finish crit draw here, and then you're actually left with an extra slot, see? So the whole issue is the needing Destroyer is really effing up the build. So that would be the build for stage... There we go. Let's get back to the Gathering Hub. So everyone's starting without us for sure. Stream is OP. Legiana is great. Alright, look, you can only see a few people left. Oh, cool. We got Pursuit 5. It's almost too easy at Pursuit 5. You almost wish it was harder. Why build crit draw when it's already so easy to hit max affinity on all attacks? Well, that's the same thing I would say. I completely agree with your sentiment on that. We're doing it because Captain Gangplank he made a contribution today. He made a donation. So, you know, if you make a donation, you want me to use something, I'm not going to say no. David Larson as well was very generous today. Thank you, David, and thank you, Gangplank. Gameconomist, do you have too much friendship? Do I really? You're right. No, you're right. Let's drop this friendship, and we're going to finish off... I guess we can actually finish off Gobbler if we wanted. Which one is this? Yeah. He's right. It's because we used the charm. Drop that friendship. Vitality. In stage 4, I prefer to have full of Vitality. Alright, there we go. Very good. Did I eat? Yeah, I ate. You have 6 friendship. Oh god, Terrorboy caught it as well. Thank you guys. Brun's Invasion says, is the hub already full or the session ID haven't been updated? Because I can't seem to find the session. It's probably full. It's probably full. God Terrorboy says, how did he not notice? So normally, God Terrorboy, when I'm running wide range, what I'll do is the Alpha Empress legs and the Beta Empress arms, and that leaves you with 1 friendship decoration that you need. That's what happens. So my brain instantly went over to that. However, when you said it, the moment you said it, I said, oh wait, I did friendship charm and Empress Alpha. That means no, no decorations required. You hear that, guys? I'm right, Vampy said. Vampy. TGC, I made the Zora Gamma chest, arms, and waist pieces. Do you recommend I make the head and legs too? You don't have to. I mean, you can bring those with you if you want to build crit status, which I never do, especially now that we have the QR weapons. So the QR weapons are about to make all your potential crit status weapons kind of not necessary. I wouldn't say not necessary. There might be a case where it's more efficient to have crit status. Why is he pointing it over there? You're pushing it the wrong way. And it's full too, you don't need to pick up another cannonball. This guy. Somebody better drop those boulders on her. I don't see boulders. Push it one more actually. Oh my god, nobody dropped the oh, somebody did drop the boulders. I just think it did no damage. Touching my cannon. Boy! Get this mega barrel bomb. And competitor said, sorry, was asleep. Went to sleep at 12 yesterday watching a live stream I missed. Sorry, Ant competitors. It's 2 hours in. I'm getting off right now. This is the end of the live stream. No, I'm just kidding. Two more bombs out. You want to be careful not to blow that wall up, Lena. Don't blow the wall up. Ooh, that's very close to the wall, guys. Okay, the wall is still up. Very good. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that, because you guys, if the wall blows up, she'll take a different pathway, and then you won't get the knockdowns that you want. She's gonna come bursting out. Oh, she actually flinched, man. Oh, shit! That was all me. I didn't expect her to do that. I expected her to turn and just come running by. I'm garbage. Economist over here. That's okay. We'll get this next one, though. This next one will be real good. Nobody touches TGC's cannon without my permission. What kind of weird fetish does that sound like? Nobody touches TGC's cannon without my permission. Sounds like a kind of a weird thing you got going on. Alright, here she goes. She's going to come through this wall. We're going to drop this right on her horns, hopefully. Oh, my cat wants to play fetch. Oops, I just pushed it the wrong direction. I didn't mean to do that. Push it back. Push it further back, in fact. Sorry, Mavis. I know you loaded it, but I'm going to pull the trigger. Oh, I can't believe that didn't break her horns. Game casualist. That sounds about right. Ooh, she's mad. She's so mad. You mad, bro? Try and drop that on her horns. Is it going to hit her horns? It did hit her horns. I noticed, though. Damn, my cat really wants me to play fetch. I noticed it didn't break her horns, though. You'd think it would have. By the way, I'm a big fan. Do you hear that, guys? Shelton is a large fan that you might use in the summertime to cool yourself with. Where's the little toy can? Here goes. Alright. Let's give everyone Demon Drug. I believe we forgot to do this. Let's give everyone a Might Seed. Calculated. Let's go ahead and put on... Oh my god, did she just shed? What the... Have I don't know if I've ever seen that. Have I ever seen her go into stage 2 and just straight up shed? I don't know about you guys, I think this Kulve Taroth is kind of a slut. Not the other ones, but perhaps this one. You need to go to church bowl. Got that tail? Right. We have crit draw. I forgot about that. You know you want to walk under your pole. Can't help it, it's in your nature. You're born that way. Will this land? Probably not. It did land. Perfect. We're gonna go for the tail. I think we could go for the head as well. How her tail stands off the ground is so weird. I think her head's actually pretty easy to hit. It's her tail that's hard to hit. Because she moves it so damn much. Son of a bitch. Have we chipped the horns? I don't think we've chipped the horns. I'll chip these damn horns. So we can chip the horns if we can break the tail. The tail's broken, which means the only other thing we can do is break the horn or chip the horns. Should be our last thing that we attempt to do. Don't KO her. Don't KO her. Oh, these guys don't know. These guys don't know not to KO her. I'm scared. Okay, it doesn't matter. She's going to the next area. So immoral, just shedding that coat for anyone she sees. I know, we need to get this Kulve Taroth and a freaking burqa. Teach her to... Oh, come on, I'm swimming in this gold. She has no... What's the word? Chastity? She has no chastity. How are men supposed to control themselves when she dresses like that? I can't believe it. Oh, I hit her. Nice. Giant horns chipped. You see that? That was sexy as hell. Don't lie. That was super sexy. That was super good. Quality of sexiness. Bam! I got an extra 400 damage. It's like one barrel bomb, right? I'm like proud of it, but you could just use mega barrel bombs and do a much better job, right? Okay, so this time I'm going to wake her up, but not... Oh, look at that. Oh, they're going to let me wake her up. That's so nice. Chop these horns off. Grrr, she's so mad. Oh shit. Ah, that's gonna be hot. Let's give everyone attack boost. Right, we already did. The hunting horn user got her, of course he did. We're gonna craft some mega barrel bombs. We're running to the next one. Look at that guy, he knows what he's doing. Can I craft no more? I can't craft any others. Oh, don't knock him down early. Oh, he's knocking her down early. Run! Where's she gonna land? She's gonna land somewhere to the right. Be on the other side of her, honestly. Wait, what do you do? Did he decide not to knock her down? Okay, and the horns are gone. He just stayed on top the whole time. Why not? There you go, Gangplank. Crit draw. Super great sword. Honestly, the problem is this is not a good environment to test the quality of the build because it's already too easy. Here you go, kitty. You gonna catch it? It's already too easy. She's a complete knockover, Kulve Taroth, Arch-Tempered Kulve Taroth, when you've got her at like Pursuit 5. Lena says she didn't want to ram the wall. Silent Chewolfie says, was that a not even going to try wake-up attack? What I was doing there, if you wanted to know, was I wanted to see how much damage the... Oh, kitty. Come here. You want to play? I wanted to see how much damage we were going to get out of that, because I was thinking about it. I talked about this earlier. When you're in a 4-person fight, 4-person hunt, and you take your time setting up True Charge Slash. True Charge Slash takes like 9 seconds or something like that. Like, look, you're going to go 1, you're going to go 2. Oh, wait, that was actually 3 there. Well, now I'm not going to be able to show because I don't have enough time left. Kitty. She really wants me to play with her. Oh, she's got it way over there. I'm not gonna stand up for you, kitty. You got to bring it over to me. When you're using True Charge Slash, it takes a while to charge it up. And when you think about how much damage your teammates can do in 10 seconds compared to how much damage you do with one wake-up attack that uses True Charge Slash, I actually question if it wouldn't just be better, DPS-wise, to just use the level 1 charge charge it all the way, of course, and just use that as the wake-up attack. It doesn't look as flashy, but I suspect because you get back to the fight sooner, you actually deal more damage. See what I'm saying? I think that makes sense. I don't have a way to easily test it, though. Oh, why'd we only get... We didn't get as many rewards. Oh, because she shed too early. Did you guys remember that? We didn't... I bet we didn't actually get the full rewards because of that. Sell all. Let's go ahead. We'll do one more run. The Forger. Empty our items out. We'll do one more run. I think that'll wrap things up after we're done. My cat wants me to play with her, but I don't have the... I don't have it, kitty. Look. Kitty, look. Can you bring it to me? You gotta bring it to me. Cats aren't as smart as dogs. It's so obvious. She wants me to throw this toy for her again, but she doesn't realize that she has to bring the toy all the way over. Because I ain't standing up for you, kitty. Gameconomist, you should wake up Kulve Taroth with a kick. Oh my god, I should. Ow, ow, kitty. Gameconomist, what main are you? I'm a male to female main. Prefer heterosexual. That's my identity choice. Preference. Can we see some swag acts on the next attack run? I think we're going to save the Switch X as well. I've got a counter build video, part 2, coming out. It might come out today, might come out tomorrow. Depends on how much hanging out I do with my wife. And then when that comes out, we'll start using builds from that video. Wait, I never posted. What am I doing with myself? I'm like running in a big circle. I'm so distracted. Cats are better than dogs. I think I agree with this. Primarily because cats poop in a box. Dogs poop on your carpet. It's a very, very large difference. Too faints to fail. I don't know what he means by that. He's a pan weapon user. I'm pan weapon. Pan hunter. Oh, she brought it closer. What'd you do? What's this, kitty? Maybe I can teach her that she has to bring it really close if I keep doing that. One thing for sure, Gameconomist is no Chad Blade user. Oh, please. You don't even want to know. Calvin says, if someone wants to join the lobby, there's one spot free. Just potty train the dogs. Yeah, I mean, you can potty train the dogs, and then the dog can decide, you know what? I'm going to shit on the carpet anyways. That's how dogs are. Cats poop. You don't have to train cats to poop in the cat litter. Well, I think you kind of do as a kitten, but you don't really train them that hard, and then they want to poop in the cat pan. You know what I mean? Cat cam or riot? What's a cat cam? I don't know what you mean. Like, you guys want to see my cat? Is that what you mean? Hey, kitty. She's waiting for me to throw this toy. She loves chasing that. My friend's dog goes into the bathroom to poop. And that's pretty cool. I like that. Dog flushes the toilet himself too. Did they flush too? He knew exactly what to ask. Kitty, you want me to throw it again? Here it is. God, she loves chasing it so much. She only does it when the other cat's not in the room too. Like if the other cat's here, the other cat will chase after it and then she'll just immediately give up. Oh right, I'm supposed to be farming items up there. You know, let's just get over to Kulve Taroth and start farming the tracks. I actually don't need these items. We'll just get over here early. Why not? Hi, kitty. Okay. Yeah, a cat stream. You mean like of the actual cat, huh? Cats only want cuddles and food. After that, they leave you. Actually, my cat's kind of annoying because she tries to like fall asleep on me and stuff like that, and I don't want that. Yeah, she gets so affectionate, but I just want to be left alone a lot of the time. I'm actually the one that wants to leave the cat. It's kind of the other way around. My first pet is going to be a cat, Rudy says, with an unhappy face. Or maybe he's mad at someone else. No animal is superior, at least in my opinion. Superior? What, to cats, or do you mean to dogs? Are we having a cat versus dog debate? Because I will tell you, cats poop in a box. They win. Actually, you know, I'm not a big animal person. I probably would not own any cats. But we got the cats for my wife, who was my girlfriend back then. And then we got another one because we thought, wouldn't it be cute if there were two of them? And now we have 2 cats and no children. Because who needs millennials replacing kids with their pets, right? Right? Isn't that like an article somewhere? Gameconomist, best team player confirmed. Don't you make fun of me. Rudy says, I love seeing noobs trying to trap elders. Wow. Actually, I haven't seen that in a really long time. Let's go ahead and grab this. My old cat used to sleep on me whenever I slept. Man, I miss him. Yeah, cats live shorter lives, don't they? Also, dogs can't purr. When I was younger, we owned a whole bunch of pets. We had like 2 cats. We always had a dog. We had 2 cats, and we had a bunch of bunnies and shit like that. Which made no sense because we had like 11 kids. So we were already too full. I don't know why my parents made that decision. They shouldn't have done it. It's like, how are you affording any of this? Kitty, you want to play again? Where'd you put it? It's too far away, Kitty. I can't reach it. Look, see? I can't reach it. Do you see that? See? I can't reach it. Oh, you just want pets now. Trying to show her that I can't reach it so that maybe she figures it out and actually brings it over. Where'd Kulve go? Did she go down here? Here she is. Okay. Kitty, I can't reach it. You have to bring it over to me. Vampy says we had 9 cats. Oh my god. I hope not. That's too many cats. Then you're just a cat hoarder at that point. Gold nugget fragment? Have I really never picked one of those up? I saw somebody on live stream, I don't know who, but he tried to shock trap Nergigante 5 times and pitfall trap him 3 times, screaming, why is this not working? He might have just been trying to be entertaining. Ouch, cat. I had a goldfish from a fair that lasted 2 years. Oh, I really don't understand fish people. So like fish are basically just ornaments to me, because fish, they really do not have a large brain. Fish don't really interact too much. My family, we had a fish tank full of exotic fish, and they're just an expensive pool of water to me. They provide even less than a regular pet would. Alistair says, will you be doing Ancient Leshen when he's back on console? Absolutely. I'll be doing Ancient Leshen. Big fan of him. Will he be coming up? Oh my god, I just realized we didn't actually see Ancient Leshen. Ancient Leshen might not be available during the Spring Festival. Wait. I don't remember seeing him. I'll have to double check. He might not be coming. So, he might not be coming. That would make sense. Maybe they release him at the same time that he releases on the PC. Huh. Imagine Kulve inside a tiny pitfall trap. Yeah, that'd be strange. How many nitro shrooms do you have to eat before you turn into the Wyvern Ignition Impact? I don't know. How many licks till you get to the Tootsie Roll Center? Oh, did you actually bring it closer? Oh, she did. She brought it closer. Ooh. Here it is, kitty. See, she's getting smarter. She's getting smarter. David Larson. Fish are actually very nice just to relax to. I love fish both to look at and eat. There you go, right there. I do love to eat fish. Fish is, if you guys didn't know this about me, I love the fishy flavor. You know that flavor that people are like, oh, that's so gross. Nope. I just got killed. What the frick? Oh, two of us did. Oh my god. Oh my god, we have one life left. We could have lost right there. If Kulve Taroth had hit just one more of us, kitty, I can't reach it again. If Kulve Taroth had hit just one more of us, that would have been it. We would have been no extra rewards for us. Damn. I'm spoofed. That was spoofy. But yeah, so I've always enjoyed that stinky fishy flavor. I don't know why. I like food that smells bad. I also really like spicy food. Maybe I just like to abuse myself when I eat. Economist right there. First phase, 2 carts. What if I shoot you in the horns? Cool. Shooting her with these rocks. That'll teach her who's boss. Yeah, I don't know what it is. And I'm not talking like salmon. Salmon and tuna, they don't have much flavor. I mean like something really stinky, like anchovies, right? People like anchovies. And it's so weird because you don't meet a lot of people who really enjoy that flavor of fish. But I also really enjoy spicy food. I love spicy food. So for me, whenever a food has like a strong flavor, that's what I enjoy. And when a food has kind of a dull flavor, I really don't enjoy it. Kind of wish it had more flavor. And in fact, I have a whole bunch of canned sardines in my pantry. I'm a big fan of them. I've tried other canned fish, but I think that the sardines are really, they're like a certain quality that I enjoy. Kick Gameconomist for doing damage. This just in, TGE is a masochist. I don't think I'm a masochist. I actually just enjoy stinky food, that's all. I'm definitely not a masochist. I don't like that kind of stuff. Well, I don't like that side of the equation. More the sadist side of the equation. Let's go grab our last build. What did we do? We just did a hammer. Let's finish the stream up with light bowgun maybe. Let's see. Can we get a light bowgun build? Hold on. All right, we're gonna use an optimized light bowgun build. That'll be our last run. Category, light bowgun, shell sticks. For the charm, master's charm. There it is. That's fine. For the helmet, Wrath Soul Helm, that makes sense. This is going to be here it is, Wrath Soul Mail. Kieran Long Arms. I ought to just save these, right? There we go. Wait, those are beta. Here we go. We want the gamma. Zora Spine. Kaiser Greaves. Okay, release at the top. Expert. Sadism, masochism. I wouldn't know anything about that. Why would I know things about that? That's what other people are into. Go to Mighty. I'm not like some kind of weirdo. Weirdo. Destroyer. I'm a good boy. I go to church. I'm missing something. This should have been Mighty. The Church of Satan. Go ahead and grab this bolt. And what is this build looking like? That looks pretty good. Manage items, sticks. There we go. And we're ready to start. Kulve Taroth siege. Are we waiting for anyone to come back? No. Begin the siege. That's right. We're starting it up. See what everyone's saying in the comments section. Do a Kiar heavy bowgun, dude. Haven't seen those ever. Oh, I'm so sorry. So David Larson, what we'll do is next time you pop in the stream, we will definitely do a Kiar heavy bowgun. I just put this together and I don't want to keep people waiting. And my back's actually starting to hurt from sitting because I've been sitting for like coming up to 2.5 hours. So we'll wrap this stream up with this light bowgun build, which is very generic. Everyone uses it. But next time we will definitely use a Kiar heavy bowgun, and I'll wait till you're in the room so that you get to see it as well. Kush was fleeing to nest. Kush what? Kush was fleeing to nest, and this guy carded to win. That sucks. Dual lance, psych. What the fuck? I'm so angry. Light bowgun is fun. 15 purple rewards, all gone. You must have died to catch a lighter. What are you guys talking about? Gameconomist, if we do get a content drought, will you do a Refugee's Guide to World? I'll be doing a playthrough of Generations Ultimate probably. Kitty, I can't reach it. She doesn't understand. Kitty, I'm not going to be AFK either now. We're actually in. Yeah, so after we get Arch-Tempered Nergigante, we probably have a very long wait until the Iceborne DLC drops. Sadly, it's a very, very long wait, as you guys know. So what I'll probably do in the meantime is play through Generations Ultimate one time. I'll have like a consistent stream for it is what I'll probably do. Why didn't you tell him, though? I have no idea what you're talking about. Did they not drop this? Why does everyone forget to drop this? It's like the easiest boulder. Everybody's like so busy attacking Kulve Taroth, they don't see how much damage they're missing out on. Alright. She's on her way. Let's go ahead and grab this. Oh, damn. I want to see Gameconomist try to erupt. That's right. I'm going to be trying to erupt all morning. Must Potato says, are you going to continue Sekiro? I most definitely am. I actually might stretch and turn it on right now. It just depends, because my wife might get off the phone with her mother's. And if she does not, then I'm going to go play Sekiro. Sorry about that, phone baby. Just knocked him off. Looks like I'm out of... Oh, right. I need to fix the number of barrel bombs on this build. I keep forgetting to do that. We'll... not build, the item loadout. We'll get that fixed soon. Grab this guy here. Oh, I can't... Oh, so it must be an issue with the Devil's Blight or something. No, we have plenty of Devil's Blight. Why can't I craft a large barrel bomb? Oh, that's a mega barrel bomb. Well, there you go. That's the problem. What do we need to fix? We need to fix the radio menu. There we go. That was the problem. Oh, she's mad. She's sleeping. See, I don't think you can do anything to her when she's shouted already. No, the problem, Sucker Punch, was that I was trying... Both of my options in my radio menu were mega barrel bombs. I'm better now. Rip Wallamanga. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I would love to, yeah, I would like to continue playing Sekiro. I was having a lot of fun with it. I'm dedicated to Monster Hunter. I really want to keep playing Monster Hunter to make sure I get a consistent stream out on that. Because I see Sekiro as more like a luxury game I'm playing in my free time. And I treat Monster Hunter more like my serious, I don't know what you want to call it, like craft or something. So I don't like to mess around with it. So Sekiro's going to have to come second. I shouldn't have put these down here except for the friggin' horns. Giant horns chipped. Good. She dug that time. That's really important for our rewards. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and shoot her. I need to get Gen Ultimate when you do stream at Gameconomist. It was $40 for me, so I was surprised that it was so cheap. I thought it was gonna be $60, but it was 40. Shoot her tail. Oh, Lena fainted. God, I actually really badly want to play Sekiro. That sounds really fun right now. Because I had just reached a point in the progress in that game where I was going to get to explore a new area. So we're down by 1 life. Gotta be careful. David Larson, I've just downloaded Sekiro. I'm not going to start playing it until I get home from my girlfriend tomorrow. Kinda hyped. Looks very good. It is really difficult. Every time I think that I've done something difficult in the game, something more difficult comes. And that's what I enjoy, though. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it too, David. It will be interesting to see what Gameconomist likes from Gen Ultimate and what he doesn't. I can already tell you what I probably won't like is any of the quality of life things that are going to be lost, because it's an older title. I'll probably immediately notice that kind of stuff. I really do notice that kind of stuff. Get this Mega Potion. What I'm most interested in is to see the monsters. That's what I'm most interested in. Because it'll help me speculate over what they should, what kind of archetype they could add. Do I have recovery ammo? I don't have recovery ammo. I probably should have that. Hope he doesn't try to monster. David Larson flexing again. What? He's gonna hate the controls. What, on the PC? I'm playing on a PC right now. I just plug in my Xbox controller. I don't even know what it's like to try and use a keyboard and mouse for these games. There we go. Generations had the biggest monster roster, right? So the horns are chipped. I guess we'll shoot this arm. GU is a celebration of the series, so it does have the most. Oh, okay, very cool. She's so mad. Oh, she shed. Yeah, she's running forward. Oh, and she would. You can see what I did there was I tried to drop the boulder immediately, and that's because I know that she was going to leave pretty soon. So I was already thinking ahead. I got 1 slice ammo on her tail. I don't know how to flex wall manga, it just happens naturally. Alright, here we are. I think I will put on the temporal mantle at this point. I don't want to accidentally wipe things out for my team. Just stick the ammo on her horns at a time. And actually, my cat just put this up. You brought me 2 of them! You want to play, kitty? Alright, back to the fight. Waiting on our teammates to come back. I don't think I can KO her too quickly, right? I don't want to KO her ahead of time. I just want to build some KO, that's all. They're here. We can put her to sleep now. Actually, just sleep too. I'm out of Mega Barrel Bombs, but that's okay. That's not a big deal because I got to use all of them on her horns, so I did everything I could, right? And the only thing, what I could have done differently is I could have gone back and refreshed my. I could have refreshed my item loadout. Who's gonna wake her up? See, here's what I'm talking about right here. We're all trying to get the wake up attack. Think about how much time is being lost right now. If all 4 players were attacking her, there would be so much more damage being done at that time. And that's what I was concluding. You know, when you want to do the fancy wake up attack with your greatsword, oh my gosh, this whole time we could have just been attacking and it probably would have been more damage because you're talking about 4 players doing damage, right? Not just yourself, it's about all 4 players. My cat's freaking out. You trying to get me to play? Here it is. Oh! Shot in the chest. Uh-oh. She's using her new move. It's that wave attack. I really ought to have some life powders to try and save somebody. You know, it'd be hilarious is if we stole them out from the encyclopedia user. That'd be fucking awesome. Oh my gosh, my cat wants me to play so badly. Here it is, kitty. Oh, she's been mounted. She coming back this way, yeah. And the horns are broken. Nice job, everyone. Nice job. We have been streaming for 2 hours and 36 minutes. I'm going to thank Gangplank for his donations, as well as David Larson. You guys are the best. And I will see you guys in the next stream. I'm sure whatever the rewards are, they're not going to be too exciting. Well, you know what? Let's keep the stream going until the rewards are picked up. I'm like, here I am. I'm like ready to walk away, but it's like, I got to see all this either way. I'll make you guys watch it too. Yeah, we'll see about Sekiro. I might take a break, and if I have an opening to start up a fresh stream, I might play Sekiro. If I don't, I might go for a walk outside. It's a nice day. Hi, kitty. God, can you guys hear her meowing? She's like trying to get me to play. Here it is. Good game. Can you show tour set? I can't show a tour set, but I can show my set. How about that? So we have Emperor Shell Sticks, Wrath Soul Helm and Mail are giving us crit boost. I'm sorry, crit element. Kieran Long Arms and Wrath Soul Mail and a large free element decoration are giving us ammo up. You need 3 levels of that. Zora Spine is giving us Bombardier, Crit Eye, and 2 large decorations. And Kaiser Greaves is giving us some Crit Eye and same deal. Just keep in mind, oh, what was I going to say? It just ended and I can't remember. Oh shoot, I can't remember at all. Yeah, well, there's the build essentially. It's a real tight build. Got that fight done in 10 minutes, easy cheese. Mink says, bye dad. Thank you for the runs, it was cool. Very cool, Nintendo. Cat Cam, thank you for the great stream. See you next time, Gameconomist. Maybe I can figure out how the camera works. I don't know. I've never even tried, to be honest. Let's go ahead and collect all these. I'm sure it won't give me anything too interesting. Why do I have 2 of these? I should not have 2. Oh, we have the Kiara Bow stream. Tear up the salt support again. Sell all. And that is all. Let me go ahead and save the game so I don't have to do that twice. Hi, kitty. God, she still wants me to play. You want this? Is this the object of your desire? Alright. See you guys later. Thanks for watching the stream, and I will try to stream on Sunday. I'll try to.